Because he's been like, I haven't seen, like, it's just, sometimes we'll make fun of him, but it's just been depressing because he's like, oh man, I was mentally and physically abused. I was like, were you? I wasn't molested. No, to be clear, I was never molested. But I got beatings, and they told me I was no good. I go, I tell you, you're no good all the time.
Yeah, but it's different as an adult, and it's different when you're 5 years old, bro.
Yeah,
it's different when you hear you're a fucking scumbag piece of shit at 5. And it's different when you hear you're a scumbag piece of shit.
You hear the term scumbag piece of
along
shit
those lines in
when
Greek.
You were 5.
Along those lines in Greek.
What a beautiful language.
You scumbag piece of shit.
Do you think your mom, the fact that most people in Montreal don't understand Greek, she could insult you in public and all the French Canadians would be like, yo, la fâché. That's a language that sounds angry. She's probably saying I love you, but it sounds angry.
It sounds like, you fucking piece of shit. And she's like, he's a good kid. He just doesn't know any better. You fucking piece of shit.
I don't know, but I read the book, and I'm going to talk about it in detail on my podcast, but I got the blunt.
You got the blunt, all right.
I got the majority of the, because I got both my parents, because my dad was in my life for a short period of time. I got the majority of both of them just fucking unloading their fucking, what's it called?
Garbage?
Their garbage on me.
Their insecurities.
There you go.
He told me something yesterday that I have to tell you that I thought you were going to love. He's come to the conclusion, he's not sure, but he has a theory that his dad might be a closeted, self-hating homosexual.
Yeah.
And that's why anything he would do that was artistic, his dad would call him a faggot.
Yeah.
And he's convinced that everything, he's like, the chicken in Subway is making people gay and all that stuff. He goes, it's all there so that his dad could deflect blame. So if his dad blows a dude, he's like, it's the chicken in Subway, it's not me. Like, so that's what the theory he's come up with, which I don't know. He might be right. I don't know.
Do you think he murdered that prostitute because she didn't have a penis? You suck my dick and you have a vagina?
Disgusting.
But even when we were kids and my brothers were born, and then like we'd go to a visit to New York, and
he'd fuck dudes.
No, and because he lived in the attic, right, of the house. You remember it?
He can't. So he went from the closet to the attic.
He went deeper in the closet.
I'm going up there. No one's gonna catch me up there. With inflatable penises.
Like every time he'd get an update from my mother, like, oh, what we're doing in Montreal and this, that, and school, like he'd get angry. He'd be like, you're trying to turn my sons into pussies and into faggots, and like he'd snap. You know what I mean?
Your son did good in his math exam. What, like some kind of a homo? Like it doesn't make sense. It doesn't. His reaction is irrational completely.
What's 1 + 1 2? Fuck you, it's pussy.
Yeah.
Say it's pussy. I love pussy.